you make the intro. Only you.
Yeah, on me. My stream, I do the intro. Welcome everyone to the first official monthly podcast really that we're starting up. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. So, what is this podcast going to be about? Your guess is as good as mine. We haven't got a fucking clue.
Nothing.
Yeah, we're just going to basically talk about whatever the hell we
Good
want.
question.
Alex and MD, I believe you'd have something you'd want to talk about. I have something I want to talk about. So, who should we start off? Should we start with? Should we go with the traditional ladies go first, or should we go in alphabetical order down below?
I thought we were gonna all talk about the same topic or something like that.
Yeah,
Has that ever happened?
Yeah, do you really think we're going to stick on one topic?
We don't know about it.
We'll see how it goes. But firstly, let's do the polite thing and courteous and ask our guests, what have you been up to? What have you been playing? And what have you been doing for the past wee while since the beginning of January when we've done this?
I have been playing Dragon Age against my will.
Yay, good.
I have been playing Metal Gear Solid 3 and Max Payne 3.
Very nice. Some good selections there. Any comments on the games? And Alex, if you say anything bad about Dragon Age Origins, me and MD will kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. I like the character. Actually, no. I'll tell you this. Out of all the characters so far I've met, I want you to guess who my favourite character is.
Aldrin.
I'll go with Morgan.
The dog.
What?
Oh God.
Do you know why?
Udo.
I
don't want to know why.
Why?
Guess what? I named him Scottish.
Thanks. So you think I'm a mutt?
Aww. Yes. That's why you love him.
Yes.
Why, thank you. You love me as much as a dog.
Yay. Well,
Hey,
no, I just love dogs in general. But no, actually, there are some characters I do like. I haven't met all of them though, but and I can't remember their names. That's just how much the impression this game is leaving on me. I'm sorry, but I'm struggling to get into it, like you are. And saying this, you're typing in for a hitman, and I am going to be not here next month. I'm going to be here next month.
I kill people myself.
I'm not going to be here next month, or I am going to be here next month. Just going to be talking like this, and yes, Dragon Age.
Okay, go away.
Oh, hello, it's your sister and dog.
A doggy!
Yeah.
Another dog.
Yeah, better keep it going.
Oh.
Close my door properly. I'm sorry, my little sister likes
to
to be a wee bit of a pain in the arse. But, so, Alex, you have we'll give you some time, but try to enjoy Dragon Age. Go on!
It's probably not helping that like my first ever time I played Mass Effect, I am fucking up everything. Like, if it's the wrong way to do a mission, I will do it the wrong way.
Yeah, that tends to happen. That happened to me, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, you'll love it. Close the goddamn door, I'll boot you!
It's like what I've had when I first played Mass Effect. It's happening in Dragon Age. It's where... It's also where I first got my name. Is actually because when I first played Mass Effect, you know all those negotiation scenes in the first Mass Effect where, you know, someone would either die or you would have to go in guns blazing and kill them. People, and it was a peaceful group, and you could have stopped it and not, like, killed anyone, all that.
Yeah.
Every time it sounded like I was saying something good, I was saying the wrong thing, and I ended up killing everyone.
Huh. Oh God, it's not that hard, Alex.
No, come on, it's not that hard. Trust me.
It is for me, goddammit!
Well, you're just stupid then. So yeah.
Yeah. You're. How did I say it last time on Twitter? You're not. What did I say?
You're asking me? My memory's like a sieve.
You're not with the high rollers. The high rollers. You're not part of the high rollers.
Yeah, you're low.
You're the high rollers, and I'm the guy who pushes the carpet.
Yeah.
Like the red carpet in front before you.
It sound like you're turning into robots sometimes.
No, that's the wonderful world of Skype. Well, let's see. What have I been playing? Besides Jade Empire, Heavy Rain.
Could you really see the chat?
Nah, the chat's not loading. We'll give us some time and fuck it. As long as people are watching, we've got 11 viewers, so 11 viewers, you won't be able to say your opinions, but yeah.
So, bad mouth us as much as you want. Say what
Yeah.
you're really thinking.
This is going really laggy for me if you guys could hear me. You guys
Yeah,
sound
we
like
can hear you
robots.
fine.
Yeah.
We can hear you fine.
Yeah, we bit distorted, but that's Skype and that's XSplit, so
Yeah.
we'll do the best with what we've got.
How about now? Like, is it working now?
Nah, I'll reload it every now and then and keep it checking it, but we do apologise. It's just like Twitch wants to fuck us over the day. Oh well.
MD, you can't hear us over Skype, you can't hear us over the live stream.
Yeah, hear us at all?
Can you hear us, MD? Hello?
Oh.
MD? Hello?
I can hear you guys very well.
Okay. Oh, you're just trolling us there.
Great. Hello.
Okay, so we'll just continue on, and worst case scenario, this
Actually-
will be up on the channel and they can watch it, so...
Oh, actually, what you can do, sometimes it does work if you just leave the call and come back on. I've noticed that's happened before sometimes. If you just quickly leave and then come back, it might work.
Yeah, well, it might fuck up my template, and I don't want that.
And I just realised what we've said, MD can't hear.
This is going gloriously.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, you can hear it now.
There we are.
Can you hear it? And now MD's frozen.
Wow, this is just going absolutely great, and my computer's deciding to go on a crawl right now.
Oh my god.
Like,
This is what happens when we plan stuff.
Stuff just decides to go haywire.
Oh god.
Is it your fault, Daisy? Is it your fault? You doing this? Yep, there's X.
See if that works. Leave and then come back. Sometimes that just works.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so MD's going to pop off for 2 seconds. Oh, shit. I fucked up my thing. You can now see our chat. Oops, you didn't see that. Okay.
Oh Christ, we're gonna have to change our names.
No, oh shit.
We're gonna have to change our names, reload.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Oh, that's just safe, dude. This just loves it. This just loves us, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
So, you might see MD
Just get-
disappear for a few moments, and then the template is now fucked up. Great. Okay, so MD will be back momentarily.
Alright.
While we wait, might as well discuss what I've been playing. Besides the games that are on the channel, Heavy Rain, Jade Empire, Half-Life 2, and a wee occasional wee game here or there, like GTA 4, I played that. Whoa, Alex, you are now master of the screen apparently.
Yes, you are me as well.
Oh, that's just...
I'm a god, bow down before me.
You wish. Okay, this is just fucked up. Okay, everyone, you're getting three-way Alex at the moment. So he's on the screen fully.
He's not like the other.
Wow, okay. XSplit, you just love fucking with me today, don't you? Oh, this has gone gloriously.
Are you called MD back yet?
I'll give her a... Just give her a call back, see if that goes well.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Let's fix this template, hopefully. And there we are. It's now back to the way I like it.
Yes, with me at the bottom and you at the
Okay.
top.
Okay.
Hello?
Can you hear us better now?
I think
Hello?
so. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yes,
good.
now.
Well, that was, 5-10 minutes wasted?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No,
Oh, it's not your fault.
It's Skype. It's pain in the ass. I'll try and see if I can find an alternative. I've got my eye on one, but at the moment, this is the best we can do.
Yeah.
Plus, I pay for it.
And also, it's better than that god-awful Google, whatever it is. You know, like...
Anyway, so let's see. What was I saying? Okay, I don't think he's care what games I was playing besides Jade Empire, which I fucking love.
Yeah.
And
I actually haven't played. I haven't played it, even though I've seen it in shops, and I was like, that's not the game Scottish plays, is it?
it is.
it?
Oh, sorry, my neck clicked there.
Trying to.
Can you hear us,
Oops.
Andy?
Okay, the
Yeah, I
chat.
can hear you. I'm just trying
Alright,
to.
sorry.
Did you guys see the chat?
Nah, I can't see it at all.
No.
It's
I'm not
Twitch.
sure.
Twitch just seems to be going haywire right now.
Okay, I just wanted to
Okay,
make
so
sure.
if you want to contact us, you can contact me on Twitter with any questions, okay? I've got my thing up,
Yeah.
going on my BlackBerry, I'll keep the app thing opened, and if you want to contact me, ask questions, just do it via Twitter at the moment. My Twitter is at Scottishwarrior92, and you can spam the hell out of me because I don't want MD and Alex having to do that. Just do it. So it's open. You want to contact us via there. But
You should do a hashtag.
Yeah,
Like
at
hashtag
Scottishwarrior92, hashtag fuck you. That's better. There we go.
I think that's already a very popular hashtag.
Probably. But
probably.
so well, we've just said what we've been playing and all that. And did you have anything to say on the games that you've played besides you've played them?
Well, Metal Gear Solid 3 is freaking awesome, but I started to have some of those moments where I get motion sickness because I was crawling under a building and it was like all black and all I could see were like random snakes and rats here and there. And then I'd just be like, oh my god, I just started feeling really dizzy, so I had to turn it off. But I think it's just that it's going to be that moment, so I should just try to get through that.
Hopefully I've never been the biggest fan of the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Like, I tried to play Metal Gear Solid 4, the one that's on PS3, and that's basically a fucking movie.
Oh yeah, it is. But actually, I was gonna say, MD, you know when that's happening a lot in modern games now, but when there's an explosion, it does like the camera shake when there's an explosion in a video game. Close to you. Yeah. If that keeps on happening, do you start getting motion sickness?
No, not if it's just like a like this just rumbling, but if everything starts turning around and let's say like you're falling or something and it's like if it goes on for a long time, then yeah, that starts to mess with me.
Well, I'll take you won't be playing BioShock Infinite.
Usually it's just things. No, it's usually things that where long periods of time where I can't tell if I'm up or down.
Well, like if you're on a plane, do you get plane sickness?
Yeah, I hate planes. I do not like to travel on planes.
Never been on one, so I'm okay.
I'm
really?
The one who has.
Yeah, never been on it.
Honestly, do you know what actually happened the first time I ever went on a plane? I kid you not, the day before, there was the news story about a plane that needed to take an emergency landing. Boy, did that set me up for my first ever plane ride.
Yeah, I don't like planes. They scare me.
Well, maybe that'll change in June if I can save up enough money and get on holiday. But we're gonna be off topic. So,
what's the topic?
Well, I've got one that I really want to talk about, and I hope you don't mind me going first because I am the lord and master of this stream, so I get to go first. That is my word. That is my law.
He's already abusing his powers.
I will use my powers if I damn well please. And this is something that has pissed me off. And it's basically Dead Space 3 in a nutshell. Dead Space 3, let me get my vocal cords, is going to be launched with not $50 worth of day one DLC, and also will have microtransactions in the single player.
I mean, it's not surprising though. I mean, it's really not surprising because it's EA and I think gaming is going towards that. I mean, with like iOS systems and all that, that's what they do with like Android systems and all that.
Well, iOS is the world's greatest toilet console.
The what?
The world's greatest toilet console.
It
is. I'm actually honestly thinking that EA will probably be the first. You know how we have like with like World of Warcraft and those PC games where you have to pay a monthly subscription? I'm honestly thinking EA will actually start doing that for console games.
They do that. I am flying over to America to their headquarters and burning it to the ground. But here's my problem with it. I have no problem with the idea of microtransactions in multiplayer, because Mass Effect 3 had it. They had it with the stupid Spec Ops packs, which were just like, hey, you suck, buy it.
I'm ashamed to admit I have actually paid money for those things.
Yeah, I was not willing to pay my money.
I have I do it every now and then too.
Did you ever find this out? But actually, if you pay money, you're more likely to get the better weapons if you actually pay with real money.
Of course, that's what they want to make sure you buy it. But here's my problem with it. In multiplayer,
I've never experienced that.
I bought Spectre packs all the times because I saved up for them with the credits I got in game. So I got some nice stuff, but it was just an absolute waste of money in my opinion. I absolutely hate it. Now, in multiplayer, I have no problem with it.
It's like actually, you know, when that collector thing came out for Mass Effect. I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet. I downloaded it. I still haven't played it. I still haven't played the collected thing on for multiplayer.
I haven't played it either.
I haven't played the multiplayer in months.
I downloaded it too.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting this stupid pieces of crap multiplayer DLCs because they're just... I don't play the multiplayer unless it's with you guys, and...
Yeah. And actually you said you don't want to get a gold membership anymore.
Nah, I'm not paying that. I can't afford it.
I mean, actually on silver membership, I think it's a silver membership, you can privately chat to people, but you can't do a group chat.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but... back to the idea, right? As it is, I play Guild Wars 2. That has microtransactions in it. That's multiplayer. I have no problem with it there.
But you also you don't pay a monthly fee. You pay for it once.
Yes. And here's
yeah. But I mean, microtransactions are optional though.
They are optional, but here's the thing. In the game, they do state that it is optional in the single player. There should be no such thing as a microtransaction in any single player way format. Oh, the chat's up.
Hooray!
Yeah, I was looking at it. It's still ago. If they decide to put it in the single player, I mean, seriously, there's really no difference.
Well,
I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy anything. It's going towards people that don't want to spend too much time playing the game, looking for things. I mean, EA gets money out of it.
Don't buy the fucking game.
I mean, if they want to try it, it's optional. If they want to do it, then go for it.
It's for those 12-year-old kids that actually can't play the game when they first get it, so they want to cheat their way through all the levels, basically.
Yeah, so basically.
That's weird. I could have sworn Dead Space said 18 on it. I could have sworn that.
Come on. You think kids look at that? Moms look at that? Yeah, right. It's like Grand Theft Auto. It's like all the kids that I've ever heard of playing Grand Theft Auto, they always use the cheats. Like the cheats to get all the guns, because they don't want to go and look for guns, and so they if they have the money, they can go freaking buy them. It's whatever.
Here's the problem I see in this. Just think of this: little Jimmy, they'll just call him Little Jimmy, has an Xbox Live account. His dad pays for it with his credit card, like Microsoft points, membership, and his dad is stupid, let's just say, and forgets to add a password. So his son can basically buy what
he
he
lets
wants.
his son buy Dead Space 3, so of course he's not the smartest.
Yeah, we'll go with that. And say the son, little Jimmy, decides, this game's too hard, I'm just going to buy a fuck ton of the microtransaction stuff, and racks up a bill of a couple of £100,000 or $100,000.
And this has actually happened in real life before with some of the iOS games.
Yeah, that'll happen. Guess who's going to get the blame for that?
EA.
Not EA, Visceral. Because EA will be saying, oh, we merely published the game, they were the ones that put it in it.
Oh yeah,
but that's totally not. That's not Visceral's. That's not Visceral's problem. That's the dad's problem.
Yeah, but they'll just try and state and use that as a scapegoat and try and get games more and more blame, and they're already getting enough blame as it is. But it's just, in my opinion, here it is. Go.
Oh, I was just going to say that I just think that this is the way that games are going. It sucks, but this is the way that it's going to be. And I think we just have to accept it.
I will accept it when I damn well please want to. That made no sense, but I'll go with it. It's just, it really, really pisses me off just the fact that these publishers, developers, whoever's fucking idea that is, just decides, oh, you know what? Instead of just buying the game, paying your hard-earned money, £40, £60, I think it is. A
plane flying over someone's house?
Yeah, it's my house.
That was not mine.
That's mine. I'm about to get... it's EA, they're coming to get me.
Damn,
we do not approve of this live stream.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just... I really hate this because it's really a stupid idea. Like, I don't, as you've said at MD, it's probably going to be the future. Every game's probably going to have this in the future. Just think of it like this. In Mass Effect 3, instead of looking around for the war assets, which were fucking pointless anyway, you could just pay $10, £10 to get 50,000 war assets.
I wouldn't do it. No. Anybody want to do it? Fine, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it
needs one moron to go, yeah, sure, I don't see any problem in this.
And those fucking morons deserve to freaking not play games. I was going to say
it's already there. It's It's already there. It's not like they're going to take it out.
And actually,
so, I mean, if it was like they were deciding on it, where they're like, we might put microtransactions in it, and then I'd say, oh, they shouldn't do that. But it's already freaking there. So it's like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to support it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to...
For all those people who are going to put it in the comments, MD isn't defending EA. MD is basically saying, it's here. Deal with it.
Yeah, we'll deal with it. And
just accept it.
If you're like me, you're basically saying this. Fuck that, I ain't buying that game. I was going to buy it. Fuck that, I ain't buying it.
And it's actually not like that excuse can actually hold up in court. I've actually seen that people have actually tried to sue companies for microtransaction, and it's failed in court because they said, well, they give you plenty of options saying, you don't have to do this, but you went off and did it. You made a conjugal decision to do it. We can't pay you money for buying something.
It really does.
Exactly. It's like the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. It says, oh no, it's completely optional. But is it? It's not. It's not completely optional because you don't get the same outcome at the end of the game without playing the multiplayer. You will suffer in not playing the multiplayer. So that's not optional. That I do go against completely because that was not optional. But anything that is optional, where it's like you could buy it, you don't have to, then I'm just like, okay, whatever.
I'm fine with it being optional. Just I really would prefer I am okay with it in multiplayer, but when they're starting to introduce it into single player games. Which, by the way, Dead Space probably should have stayed, but that's besides the point. It's evolved. It moves on. If they want to add co-op, they can go ahead. I've got no problem with that.
It's EA. It's
EA.
It's going to have co-op or multiplayer.
Me and Scott, quite a lot of people are saying this, and me and Scott are one of them. I'm not sure about you, MD, but it actually I played the demo, and we both played the demo, and it actually I get the feeling that in 3 games, it's turning into what Resident Evil is. Like, it used to be scary, but now it's not.
Yeah, I saw a Let's Play of the demo, and it just looks completely different. Yeah. It just looks so different. And the person that was saying was like, the person that was playing was saying how it felt different, and it seems like they're going in a different direction with it, which is, I mean, what if they want to try something different with a game, but if they want to try to make it something completely different that almost feels like a different game, then that's like...
If they want to change what made it popular.
They should have called it Dead Space something else, not Dead Space 3, because that's not really continuing Dead Space 2.
It's just absolutely true. It just seems to happen nowadays, especially in more popular games. They take away what made them popular and try and turn them into generic action games, which... We can happily, we can use Dead Space as the most modern example, but another example you can say is, even though Mass Effect 3 did have a lot of RPG elements in it, you can definitely see that it can go, it went a bit more action orientated in some ways, but it still kept what was good about it.
I can actually kind of forgive that, because unlike Mass Effect 1 and 2, this is an all-out war. It's not like just you solving a problem. This is everyone's in it, so of course there's going to be a lot more action.
I see where it comes from. That's fine, but I really wish developers would just have the balls to basically go to their publisher and say, look, that's not what we're looking for. We want to make a horror game, so we're going to make a fucking horror game. But if they say that, they go, you know what, bye-bye, see you later, liquidated.
Yeah. Why do you think Kickstarter has become so popular?
Sorry, what?
Because why do you think Kickstarter's become? Why do you think Kickstarter's become so popular? Why do you think these huge names in gaming have suddenly turned to Kickstarter?
I've not funded any Kickstarter, but there have been a few that I've been extremely tempted to. Oh,
Kickstarter's. I like Kickstarter because it's more like the gamers are publishing that game.
Yeah, I like that. The only problem I have with Kickstarter is there's no guarantee. Like, I would happily do it if there was a guarantee. Like, I'm one of these people, unless I can guarantee something's going to be a success, or I feel strongly enough for it, then I won't fund it.
Don't they give you the money back, though, if it doesn't get funded?
No.
I heard that they did.
Not most. I think if the goal is reached, like, say the goal is 500,000, and they reach 500,000, as soon as that goal is reached and the day ends, like, the deadline ends, then they can do whatever the fuck they want with your money.
Yeah.
As long as they prove that they are doing what they meant to do, then they're okay.
But you can pull out before the end day is over. You can pull out of a project.
Yeah. like there's very few the one Kickstarter that I was really tempted today was the space one that I mentioned. Okay, I can't remember the name. I think it was Star Citizen. And
that looks good.
That
I
game
think that got plenty of backers already.
Yeah, that game looks fantastic.
Also, that other one, that fantasy RPG one, what's it called?
Project
Biohazard.
Project Obsidian, I think it was, or
yeah, by Obsidian.
Yeah, by Obsidian. It's Eternity. That's the name.
Eternity. Oh,
yeah.
That looks good. That looks like it's gonna definitely be made though.
Yeah, those are probably got made. Like Obsidian aren't the greatest developers. Like they have a habit of releasing buggy games, but I've got good faith in them.
They know how to patch. Okay,
yeah, but here's the thing, like, there's also many patches you can release. But,
yeah, once you start seeing a bunch of patches, it's like, oh, really?
Yeah. They just wait for the fan community made ones. But...
Gotta love mods.
Yeah. But, it's just, as I say, the Kickstarters are really good, in my opinion. Like, I can guarantee, like, if Kickstarter was around a few years ago, and let's just say BioWare came up and says, right, here's where we'll go. We've got a problem. We're going to go under unless someone kickstarts this next game. I can guarantee that they would have made a fucking fortune.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like, I really do like Kickstarter for those reasons, that a lot of stuff is going to get made that otherwise wouldn't. But
also, actually, I did my research, and it also funds a lot of crap.
Yeah, of course. That's...
Like this. This was funded by Kickstarter.
Oh, go bomb that fucking game. Movie. Whatever the hell it is. Burn it.
You know what it is. You made me buy it.
And I enjoy watching you suffer.
I paid £8 for this.
Why did you do that? Not even if Scottish told me.
I said,
what a title like that.
When I hit 200 subscribers, what do you want me to do? I know it's been a while since then, but so I said, why don't you review Zombie? Zombie. But
I love this. Alex is like, Scottish made me do it, and Scottish is there with his dog.
Yes, Mr. Pond.
Yes, Mr. Hunter. I have made you suffer for your inconsistencies.
But yeah, no, I was saying.
He's a little tiny doggy. Like, he's so cute.
Actually, and weren't you going to review it? I distinctly remember you saying you were going to review it, Scotty.
I cancelled it.
No, if it's a shit movie, that job falls onto me.
I cancel. Of course, you're the shit movie guy. So I think we've made Alex suffer, but yeah, like, so Kickstarter does have a lot of shit. Not gonna lie.
I think we should. Are we done with talking about EA?
Yeah, I think we passed that as soon as we mentioned Kickstarter, but yeah.
Okay.
So is there something you want to talk about?
I think we should talk about Dragon Age.
Okay, let's go with Dragon Age. I saw in the chat that a few people did want us to talk about it, so let's go. So since you're the one that started it, on you go, Andy. You start us off.
Well, I think there's a lot of rumors going around that a lot of people think that Dragon Age 3 is going to be released in 2013. One of those that started that rumor was IGN.
Fuck IGN.
And they posted it. Yeah, they said that it was going to be released in December of this year. And they actually, I was like, are you kidding me? They actually, in their article, they in their article, they have the link to the blog where they say that the developers of Dragon Age say that it's going to be released in 2013. They actually put the link there. So I click on that link, and nowhere on that blog does it say that anything about 2013 or a release date. Nothing. It just says a little bit, and then it says until we have something to show. Yeah, that's it. And it's like,
you know what's probably the most likely outcome is you're probably going to get your teaser trailer at E3 this year. That's probably the most likely outcome.
Most likely a
teaser.
teaser.
It all depends on one thing. Like, I'm very adamant that Dragon Age 3 is going to be next gen. It's not going to be this generation. I heard that BioWare did mention that they were going for a next gen. Yeah, there's no way.
They're saying this February. I think is it this month that Sony are teasing what's they're actually teasing the next console?
They're just teasing the Wonder Book again. So
yeah, because they released a teaser trailer saying like February something will happen.
February 20th, they'll reveal something. Like, as it says, Dragon Age 3, I very highly doubt will be released in 2013, but I see what people are going with. I can maybe see it as a launch title for the next consoles. I can maybe see that.
Maybe
see that.
I was saying, well, I think the launch title, especially for Microsoft, which is the one I think is it's probably going to be a Dragon Age 3, Halo 5, some racing game, and some family party game for a Kinect.
Ugh. Kinect.
Most likely. But yeah, I just think that's one of the reasons why I hate rumors, because they start making people really believe these things, and it's like if let's say BioWare did say, yeah, it's going to be coming out late 2013 or something like that, I'd be seriously very, very worried.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, yeah.
I really do hope BioWare are going to release it when it's ready. But
and actually,
because it's not with what they were just talking about just a few months ago when they were saying we're in the feedback stage.
Yeah.
We're in the feedback stage, and they're already saying that there's going to be a release date this year.
No.
Oh my god!
And also, like, the fact that the publisher, that quite a few of the developers, I can't remember their names, did tweet says the environment, we're only basically in the artistic environmental stage really right about now, like a wee while ago, that they're only
just basically making the map.
moment.
That's just basically making the map, the landscape.
It really does show that some companies, people just love to start rumors, and I swear, see if Dragon Age 3 came out like in December 2013, I could guarantee it would be a fucking travesty and near enough a betrayal.
It won't
I could
be
almost
finished.
guarantee it.
Rushed.
Like,
Oof,
I could tell you right now, you know my thoughts. Dragon Age 3 has to give me the biggest weight as duty as nerdgasm ever. And I can guarantee I can guarantee that if it doesn't, I will be doing a spoonie and I will be shouting betrayal from the top of the rooftops.
Saying MD's got to be able to hear it from Scotland.
Yeah, you're
going to be able to hear me too.
You'll be like, what the fuck?
I'll just be sitting there playing Dragon Age 1 going, I see MD and Scottish are playing Dragon Age 3.
But as is, I'm really excited for Dragon Age 3. Like, I know people didn't like Dragon Age 2, but I'm really excited for that because there's a lot of potential in it, especially with, I'll grab it, with the events that happened in this, the third Dragon Age book, which I will not spoil for anyone because MD, you are still reading it, and Alex, you probably will not be reading it.
I don't read most. I've got to say, the only...
And the events that happened in this.
Dawn of the Seeker. Yeah, so there's a lot of events in the book and the movie that they lead a lot of way to lead for an absolute awesome game. Like, I am dying to tell you one of the spoilers in Dragon Age Asunder, but I'm not going to because it is a spoiler that I think every Dragon Age fan needs to read, and you will probably cry it.
Well, I won't read it.
Yeah, you
yeah. I know you won't.
Yeah, but especially with all the, we can guarantee the game's going to be in all A's. We know that.
Yeah.
Like, that is near enough guaranteed.
Will it have multiplayer? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they will.
They're saying, but EA did say they won't release a game unless it had some form of multiplayer.
Yeah,
it will.
Like,
it's almost for certain that it will. David Gator already kind of confirmed that already with what he said once in the forums. But what I hope is that the multiplayer this time is just optional, just like, a way to just enjoy playing a different way with your friends, and not tie it to the single player like they did with Mass Effect.
Yeah, fuck, they better not. But here's how I see it working. The best way I can see it is if they do a straight up full on single player game, of course, as always, and then have a side bit where it's maybe a co-op mode where you get to play certain missions and all that. Like, here's how I see it. You play as, say, 4 Grey Wardens, and your journey is to go on various missions and do stuff like capture territories, things like that. More like a bit of an adventure role side to the main story. That would be fine, but I can guarantee it, they're going to try and integrate, like, co-op into the main story, where, like, I play as my character, the Inquisitor, and MD, you can play as...
Like Fable 3.
Yeah, like Fable 3. Either you'll be able to hop in, or Fable 3, you'll be able to hop in and play as your character, or you'll be able to hop in and play as the new dwarf named Midget. And I offended so many people.
Oh, yeah. It's saying, well, actually, what I probably would be interested in, and actually I'm saying I will complete all the Dragon Age games. But I'm just saying what probably will interest me in Dragon Age 3 is if it had like two separate, like you know how Mass Effect was on 2 discs. If it had one disc was the single player and one disc was the multiplayer, and the multiplayer was its own
that
separate
won't be a
campaign.
problem. That won't be a problem, like because the next Xbox is going to have a Blu-ray drive in it, so it'll just be one disc.
But you know what? Well,
just have it separate though.
Yeah, separate. As long as it's separate.
Like eventually, there are going to be games even Blu-ray can't handle. So massive.
Yeah. Well, I would enjoy that. I mean, if Dragon Age had a multiplayer that wasn't tied to the single player, I'd play that with you guys.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
If it was its own separate campaign.
Yeah, exactly. But what sucks is when you feel like, oh crap, I'm coming to the end. I have to log in and play hours of the freaking multiplayer so I could gain war assets. I did that with Mass Effect 3. You remember Scottish when we were like just like binging that one night with all those. We're like, okay, we're almost there. Just to play Leviathan because our war assets had gone down because we hadn't played Mass Effect, the multiplayer.
Like, here's what happened with me with the multiplayer.
Sucks.
As soon as I went onto the multiplayer, I came into 3 chats and every single one was like, have you watched the ending yet? And I'm like, don't spoil it for me. And they're like, oh god, you're in for a treat. So,
oh boy, weren't we?
Yeah. I wish I heeded their warning.
We're going back on Mass Effect.
Go away. Mass Effect, go away.
We said we'll never talk about it again, but we can't.
It's because it's BioWare related, and we have to talk about Dragon Age. Like, I see.
Well, I think I have more faith in the Dragon Age team than I do in the Mass Effect team.
Yeah, especially Gator.
Yeah, me too. Gator is just amazing.
Whatever happened to that Dragon Age 2 DLC? Did that ever come out?
It got cancelled. The final DLC
Dragon Age 3.
Yeah, it's in Dragon Age 3.
They preferred to work on Dragon Age 3.
Yeah, so with all that, like I've got so many predictions for that game that it has to live up to, and so many ideas that what it could have. And I'm going to admit, as I says, I really do hope they go back a wee bit more to the Dragon Age Origins method than the Dragon Age 2 method. Like, I kind of hope that...
if they have Dragon Age like interactivity, story, and characters, and Dragon Age 2's combat, you've got one hell of a game.
Yeah.
Dragon Age 2 did have like very aesthetically pleasing combat, which is interesting to look at. I still like Dragon Age Origins combat, but yeah, it was a lot cooler to look at in Dragon Age 2.
And with that being said, this is a nitpick. Like, I'm going to be honest, Hawk was an okay character. The thing that pissed me, the thing that annoyed me the most though, was the voice actors.
Yeah, I didn't like the voice actors either.
Some
of them did. Some of them were cool. Yeah. I didn't like the female voice actor of Hawk.
Yeah, like especially my part
I'm just going to do what most people do when they don't know about something. Just jump on the bag.
Just smile and nod.
Smile
and nod.
I can't remember. I don't know if you saw this, Andy. Have you ever seen when you take the female Hawk to the where you? Alex, stop smiling at the Joker. It's distracting. When you go and get the key, when you get the key for Malcolm Hawk and the what's the DLC called? Fuck.
Oh, Legacy?
Yeah, Legacy. When you take the female Hawk there, I shit you not, I wish I was recording this. When she got the key, it literally sounded like, she literally said like, oh, I can feel it inside me. It literally sounded like that, and I was like, is she like...
I could totally just see you going...
off, go. That was when I stopped playing Dragon Age 2, because I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh wow! Yeah.
It's like I just really hope for the third protagonist, whoever it is, if the day you agree. Good to know. But
you just like have like all of a sudden like elevator music playing on Alex's little camera. Every now and then he just looks to see if we're done talking.
Yeah. Good one, that's. But that's just one thing I've got worried about the protagonist. Like, I really do hope we can choose the races this time, because that was one thing I absolutely missed. And
we're not.
Please, I want to play as an elf.
No, we won't.
Do you just want to play as an elf? Because I've noticed this with every single franchise, like fantasy franchise, that the elves, especially the female ones, seem to wear the most revealing pieces of armor you will ever see in your damn life. Like, it's like, it seems to be that rule, especially with like animes and fantasy things for women. The less clothes you wear, apparently the better fighter you are.
Yeah, there's a lot of stereotypes. There's a lot of stereotypes with elves. Like the whole, do you remember that quote, that line in Dragon Age 2 Scottish, the one about frolicking in the woods with Merrick and Meryl?
I love that line. That was awesome. You agree? Good to know. I like that one. I love that bit. Meryl and Varric. I love them. They were awesome. But yeah, I know people hate Meryl, but she's too adorable to hate, in my opinion.
She is.
She's your Tally of the Dragon Age.
Kind of. Tally's more of a better, well-rounded character.
Yeah.
But
I just kind of like Meryl because she's adorable, and it's just that voice. It's just, oh god.
She's so geeky. She's so dorky. It's just like, oh, Meryl, you're so.
She's voiced by Eve Mills, who plays Gwen in Torchwood. So I'm happy.
Oh right.
And,
yes, Torchwood. That's the show that hit. Did you watch the last series of Torchwood? You know, the Miracle Day?
I did. I watched that and I thought that was okay, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
It had the worst some of the worst acting I've ever seen. I think I'm going to see a sign appear on MD. What does it say?
Oh no!
There we go. MD hasn't watched Doctor Who or Torchwood, so we best avoid spoilers with that.
Don't you watch Doctor Who, MD? Not Torchwood, though. You're saying, so I say you don't watch... Do you watch Doctor Who? I thought you said you watched Doctor Who.
No,
I've never watched Doctor Who?
No, I want to start watching it, but I've never watched it. I started watching the very first season. I watched the episode or something like that, and I didn't like it.
Yeah,
so
I've managed to convince you.
Oh God, get ready for the trolls. How dare you not like Doctor Who? This is the show. It's the greatest show ever.
Here's the thing. We're all allowed to have different opinions. Okay? Yeah. So trolls, here's my advice for you. Say it to my face, and then I'll punch you.
I
do want to try watching like the David Tennant.
Yeah, the David Tennant one. I've said that MD is the best.
Matt Smith's my favourite Doctor at the moment.
Fair enough. I think he's done.
I think I'll get into it then, because the one that I was watching just wasn't clicking for me.
MD, if I can figure out how, I'll watch it with you, and I'll get you into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think MD could be like one of those people that you see, they watch a show for the first time and they go, what's that? What's that? What's that? I think MD has a pretty good knowledge, a good knowledge of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I think I do. It just seems like such a MD show that I feel like I just have to be introduced into like the interesting season, you know, kind of just skip
definitely. As I said, I've said with me and MD had like a 20-minute discussion about this at one point, and definitely David Tennant all the way. But
when I don't remember which critic says it, but I completely agree with them when they say it's like when I think of time travel, I think of Back to the Future. When I think of space travel, I think of Star Wars.
When I think of sci-fi in general, Doctor Who.
I think of Doctor Who.
Really?
That would be the blockbuster.
Yeah. When you think of what?
That's the
when I think of sci-fi in general, I think of Doctor Who. Space travel is Star Wars. Time travel is Back to the Future. But sci-fi on a whole, if I would pick one show that would sum up sci-fi, would be Doctor Who. Because it's just so perfect. I'm sorry, but it's just...
and it's coming up for its 50th anniversary this year, which is fantastic.
Oh, God, they're milking it. Can I just tell you the stuff that's already been announced for the 50th anniversary?
Stamps, teacups.
We have stamps. We have... we actually have a you can buy a remote-controlled Dalek with a Union Jack painted on it that just says 50 on the side. Wow. Oh, God knows why you'd want that. But you've also got every month, I think starting in February, you're going to get a short story by a guest author for each Doctor. So all 11 Doctors will get a short story, and apparently it's rumored. Like I say, it's rumored, but it's rumored. I'm not. Again, it's rumored, so I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but it's been strongly rumored, and it's actually even been hinted by the author herself. But saying that J.K. Rowling is actually in talks of doing one as well.
Ugh, fucking J.K.
You don't like J.K. Rowling?
I don't like Harry Potter.
Ah.
Bring the hate.
I agree.
I like MD. You'll get hate from the Doctor Who ones. I'll get hate from the Harry Potter ones. I don't like Harry Potter. I don't.
I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter either.
He's fucking Jesus. That's basically it. He's Jesus.
Oh yeah. It's
okay.
and actually, he is like Jesus because he died and he was resurrected.
Ugh.
He died in the last movie and he came back to life. God damn it.
I don't have a problem with J.K. Rowling as an author because she is a good author, but I just don't like the Harry Potter movies or books.
Can I?
Yeah, I don't like them
Guys,
either. Well, not that I don't like them. I guess I've never really given them a chance, so I can't really judge them. But it's not something that interests me.
Yeah, it doesn't interest me.
I lost the bet, and it's still being shown in cinemas, but I'm going to be doing the review for it next week, but I saw Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 last week.
Why would you do that?
I lost the bet.
Look at the dog. The dog looks so scared.
But can I just say, there is one scene I gotta show you guys, and I don't know if they'll be able to see it, but you guys have got to watch this. Actually, I'll just send you a picture. Is when you first see the child of Bella and Thingy, and you see Renesmee, it's a CG baby, and it's the scariest CG you will ever see in your life.
Okay.
I swear to God, I'm putting in the chat. That's for you, Andy, and for.
Okay, let's have a look. And don't put it in the chat just yet.
Yeah, but saying, watch this. This is the scariest CG you will ever see.
Oh shit! The chat. Oops,
and this is just a reaction video. I'm just gonna sit back and watch this. I sat through 2 hours of this.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, so you can hear it. You could just send us a picture. I'd be happy with that.
Okay, that's a picture. We're saying it's a CG baby, and I've got to say it's the eyes.
Oh no!
Ah!
Are you kidding me?
Oh no! Go away! Go away! Burn it with fire!
Oh my god!
What? No, go away! I
know it's the eyes.
Fuck that.
Whoever told them that looked good, they're like, yes, print it.
Alex
was trolling them.
Alex, put it in the chat for people, because oh my god, that was hideous.
No,
that was
not on the chat. I'm not.
It just looks so wrong. It looks so bad.
And it's like
that's just
really,
the Twilight franchise in general.
Just couldn't get a baby. You couldn't get a baby. Like you just couldn't.
There.
They had to have a baby
I got a baby. There we go. I got a baby. It's a hairy baby, but I got a baby.
It's its soulless eyes. It just looks like it is looking into your soul.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I actually watched the scene in which the head Valtteri went.
Oh, so did I. He sees like, show me Renesmee, this half child person. I gotta say, that's one reason you should see the film. Is for Michael Sheen is overacting, and it's just a delight. Honestly, watching it, he's like, let me see this child, and the kid walks up and he does a fan squeak. He goes, "Ah!"
That's why I don't watch these movies.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Oh, and it also does. And I'll just say this: I'm saving it for the review. But MD, you've done a course in. Didn't you say in college you've done a course in like literature? And you know that one rule you're taught when you're writing a story. The one rule you do not do when you end a story. They do it. They
really?
Do that rule.
Oh God.
And what's that
That's
rule?
because none of them ever went to college.
No, it is. The one rule is, you know, when they say never end a story with it was all a dream.
Oh,
yeah.
That one. Yeah, I know.
That rule.
It was all a dream.
That's how they end.
In credits.
Oh no, we do get the end. We do get an end montage at the end saying, "Look at all these times and
around. No one's ever gonna break me down."
No, it's one of those god awful like happy J-pop, not J-pop, you know, like one of those piano music montage things.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't go and see the rest of the Twilight films. That's your department.
I saw the first one because I was tutoring. I was tutoring a fifth grader that was doing a report on Twilight.
Yeah.
So I watched it for her sake and never again.
Yeah, I watched the first
I just
3 because of my ex, and I went. The things you do when you're supposedly in love. Ah.
Oh, and actually, I've got a thing. Jacob, you know, the werewolf.
He's not a fucking werewolf.
He imprints on Renesmee.
He's a paedophile.
Yes, and actually went and falls in love with a child, and but apparently it's okay because she says, when I'm 12 years old, I'll be a full-grown adult. She's still 12 years old!
Oh.
And can I just say this right now? The fucking things in Twilight are not werewolves, they are skinwalkers. Okay? Stop fucking calling them werewolves. You disgrace.
They're morons.
I'm going to say Twilight giving me a migraine.
Okay, so we successfully got derailed.
I'll end it on this. If you think we've seen the last of Stephanie Meyer, oh no, we've got her other book out in film this year, The Host, which is basically Twilight, but with aliens.
Oh, God.
Well, just think, we've got Man of Steel to look forward to. Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Which is also basically Twilight. That came out in America this week. It's coming out in England quite soon, but it's basically Twilight, but with zombies. A girl falls in love with a zombie and cures him of being a zombie through the power of love.
Wait, isn't that the
Warm Bodies?
Yeah, Warm
Did
Bodies.
Did you see David Gator's tweet about that?
No, I didn't see that.
He's like, I actually kind of want to go see Warm Bodies. It looks very charming. That killed me. I was like, oh my god, it's hilarious.
Well, Alex, that's your department. You're reviewing it. Announced here.
Oh, let's face it, a lot of things we announced never happen.
Hey, you do movies. You have to know. It's announced.
I do bad stuff. I review shit, everything. But anyway,
so
I want to stop.
So we got derailed and talked about Twilight, which I don't know why.
I was angry. I had rage and I wanted to get rid of it.
Oh well, I think we're all entitled to a little bit of rage every now and then, my dears. And I've no idea why I've done that in the most campiest way ever.
Yes, Bond villain voice. Oh, Mr. Bond.
I've got my little puppy, so I have to do that.
Yes.
So I don't think, let's see, is there anything else I need to talk about, and otherwise we'll just start talking about random shit?
I want to talk about Cartoon Network.
Someone says talk about Cyberpunk 2077, Skyrim, or new Xbox and PS4.
Cyberpunk 2077, quickly, we'll talk about that.
Oh god, I actually haven't seen much for it. Sorry. It's because when I've actually seen the trailers, I've always had it's always come up with my YouTube thing saying error, unable to play, and then I just kept forgetting about it really.
So you haven't seen the trailer yet? The teaser?
Go see it.
I haven't seen the trailer yet, and I am now opening the floodgates. Here we go.
Now, go.
Hang on.
But show off.
I have a clapper. Yeah, I got it for Christmas.
Very nice. But I do want to talk about a wee bit about Cyber 2077. I am really looking forward to this game. I'm not going to lie. I mean,
me too.
It's just like I like Cyberpunk. I like the idea of Cyberpunk because oh shit, there goes my dog. Because I've got the 5-disc special edition of Blade Runner. So I really am liking the look of it so far, and I'm going to be honest, I really want to play as a Netrunner or a cop.
Like some screenshots. Do you think it might be the replacement for, that Prey 2 that was supposed to come out, but it's obviously been cancelled, even though they haven't said it's been cancelled, but it obviously has. But do you think Cyberpunk could be the replacement for Prey 2?
Nah, no. I don't think it is, nah. It's a completely its own game, and the thing that I love the most about it is the fact that they're actually getting
the serious, he's got his sword.
Yes, I have. Because they're getting the original author of the pen and paper RPG, which, oh my god, I loved it when he was talking about it. He said he was waiting for the right developer to come along to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so I would see the project. I would marry you if you were.
Oh god.
Yeah, I really am.
They have on their forehead. It actually does say This is fact. I read it on IGN. It says best developer.
That's believable. That's definitely very much believable. I could IGN are correct in that one. But MD, you done a whole video on it explaining a whole lot better than I did. I just looked at the trailer. I am really looking forward. A lot of the classes that you mentioned, like Cop, Netrunner, Rockstar, I'm loving the sound of all of them. I really am tempted just to play as either a Netrunner or one of the Doctor classes, I can't remember, just so I can go, yeah, bitch, or something like that. I don't know.
The Cop sounds really cool to me.
Yeah. I just love the look of it. Like, CD Projekt's, I just love the fact, my favourite part of that trailer isn't the visuals and all that, it's the end bit where it just says, coming when it's ready.
I know, I love that.
Oh,
the music.
I haven't seen the trailer, so I'm just going to have to do this.
Okay. That's your new stick.
You have to go watch it, though. It's so good.
Yeah. Watch it
after this live stream's done, I will go watch it.
Yeah, definitely go watch it. But do you have anything else to add to MD? Like, have you found any news and all that about it? Because I've been trying to look up anything, but beyond the teaser trailer, there isn't that much.
No, there's not that much. I haven't gone on to their blog anymore. Yeah. I know that they do blogs and they do release a lot of information that they don't release anywhere else. Yeah. But I haven't gone and read any of that stuff yet in a while, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think that's all we've got to say on it then, because Alex doesn't know jack shit, and there isn't much else on it. So I think if you want, we'll move on to maybe the PS4 and the Xbox 720.
Okay, PS4, the pre-owned copyright thing they posted.
Ed will check, MD, do you have enough time to do this, or do you have to go shortly?
Yeah.
Just doing this.
Well, we've been, this has been 45 minutes? At least since I came back?
Yeah. Well, yes. My time has gone on an hour.
Mine's just about
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good for now.
Okay, right. So just have to make sure, because I didn't want to cut this halfway through a discussion, but...
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So who wants to start off the discussion? Alex, do you want to start off since you were just about to, or do you want MD?
Yeah, saying this thing that they tried to do it. They tried to do it with the PS3 and failed, but they've done it again, probably for the PS4. Is apparently I'll let Scottish use the magic for the motion of dance to describe while I talk about it. But they've tried to copyright pre-owned games. So basically, if you can't buy a pre-owned game, it basically means if you buy a pre-owned game, it's illegal, or you have to pay royalties.
Yeah, I really hate this idea, because I bought a lot of pre-owned games, and it really is going to hurt them more than anything if they decide to do this.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not going to get you customers. People aren't going to go, do you know what I'm missing in my new console? The ability to not be able to play my old games.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an emulator then, the PS4?
No, he's talking about the pre-owned
copyright
games.
is still the copyright. The patent is still in discussion, so it hasn't been officially announced yet. Because when you try to copyright something, when you try to copyright something, it has to go through the courts, it has to go through a committee. Yeah. It goes through a lot of stuff before it can be patented.
Yeah. So the whole pre-owned thing is something I really don't agree with, but one thing that I have to say is going to be a big decision maker whether or not I buy the next gen of consoles on release date is one simple thing. It's 2 words, technically 1 if you count it. It's backwards. Oh, it's 4 words. Backwards compatibility. No, it's 2 words. That's 2 words. I can't
that is 2 words.
That's actually one thing I like about the Wii U, and I have played the Wii U. I had that go on the Wii U, but you can play all your old Wii games on it, and you don't need to buy any new control. You can just use your old Wii remotes.
That is one thing that I really have to say. If they don't have it, I'm not buying it on release day unless there's some good games, because I've got a whole library full of Xbox and PS3 games here that if I want to play them, I still have to keep my old consoles, which I'm going to anyway, but I would like it if the console PS4 had backwards compatibility, at least with the PS3 games. Because
and not be an emulator, because when it's an emulator, it just it sucks.
It sucks, yeah. I tried playing.
And also there's also going on, because they had this patent. There was also this patent posted about this new controller which you could split in 2. Apparently,
that worked out well.
And it was going to ditch. They were going to ditch the classic PlayStation controller that we got. They were going to ditch that for this new splitter one, which apparently is supposed to be.
Sorry, the DualShock will stay, but. Yeah, it really does. I don't like the sound of it.
But talking about we're talking about like the backwards compatibility. I mean, the Xbox 360 isn't completely backwards compatibility. You have to go through some list of games you can and can't play.
Yeah, I've still got.
I think it's considered to be an emulator. Xbox 360.
And then actually, I've got a Wii emulator on my computer, and that runs half times better than the fucking Xbox ones.
Of course. I mean, it's the PC. People are like talking on here like PC is the best.
Hey,
but I mean,
here's what I've got to say. All you PC fanboys out there, here's my final words to you. If you can't get over the fact that, well, officially PCs are better platforms, but here's the thing.
Of course they are.
We are, what's that word? Gamers.
Gamers.
Can we stop fucking arguing about platforms?
You're saying you can't call yourself a gamer and only play and use one thing. I mean,
that's more of a supporter.
I'll just say this. I'll just have this argument for. It actually doesn't work for the PlayStation 3, but it works for the Xbox. Is when I buy a game on the Xbox that you can't do on the PC. Is when I buy the game, I can play it straight away. I don't have to install things. I don't have to check to see if it'll actually work on my computer. I don't have to see if it has enough RAM space, graphic cards. You are basically, if you have to, you know what I mean? Like, you do have to go a bit far when you have to update your actual thing. You paid a lot of money to get it to work. It's a bit. I'm not saying don't buy PC games. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I want to have a PC so I can play PC games. Yeah. I want to have a PC so that I could play the games that I love on a better platform, which is the PC. Like I want to get the Mass Effect 3 trilogy on the PC because it's just it looks so much better.
And also,
it's like people like are constantly with this war. Like no, the PC is better. It's like why wouldn't you want to have them all to play the exclusives?
There's a lot of great PC exclusives I'm playing right now. I'm playing a game called Awesome Not. It's fantastic. I'm playing, like, of course, the best version of Half-Life 2, Jade Empire on PC, Baldur's Gate, for fuck's sake. There's so many great PC games that are absolutely fantastic, and I would recommend to anyone just to get a gaming rig today. So
I played Dawn of War on my PC. I play a lot of Dawn of War. They're saying just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I completely push out your argument, say, no, you're wrong, I'm right. I'm saying, I play PC games, but I don't think they're better, but if you think they're better, that's fine. Yeah. I have no problem with your opinion.
If I'm going to be honest right here. Sorry, I have to be quiet. I'm going to be honest here. If I have a choice in the matter of a game on 3 platforms, PC, Xbox, or PS3, and the PC version is a superior version, I'm getting the PC version for the best gaming.
If you can run it.
Yeah, if I can run it.
Yeah, same here. If I had a PC, if I had a PC and I was super excited about a game, like say Dragon Age 3, I most likely would get it for the PC.
Yeah, and of course you have to admit it's a lot easier to get PC games because of Steam and GOG.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
GOG. Yeah. I can't wait to get a PC.
Yeah. Also, we'll say this: that you can, unlike console games, which I will always turn. But with this, I'll give you the one up for PC games. Is when you get a PC game like a console game, when you've got the PC game, you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, you can actually have these ridiculous mods on it.
Yep.
You can have these ridiculous things. You can do texture packing. You can do, and frankly, what happens with a lot of mods, as soon as people get a hold of it, as soon as you get a mod, let's put a nude mod in there for some god-awful reason. But people like to do that.
Dragon Age is a prime example of that.
Yeah. Dragon Age has some amazing mods.
Actually, I've seen for Mass Effect 3 mods, like people have been saying they've modded it so you can have your Commander Shepard dress up with Arya Talo's outfit, like FemShep with Arya Talo, which looks absolutely unbloody real. It's amazing. But I'm saying, we can't do that on the 360. I envy you for doing that.
Yeah. I'll tell you this right now. Jade Empire, I'm playing that. I've got a mod on that adds so many unique styles to it, including a style where you get to fight as a monkey. So.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Is it the Skyrim mod I saw on YouTube today, where you can change the dragons to be Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah.
Wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. There was also a mod for Skyrim where you could have the Normandy crash land outside Whiterun.
Oh god, yeah. Actually, that's a bad thing. We don't want the Normandy to crash. It's Normandy parked. That's fine, but the Normandy crashing. I was like, also like, when you actually, and also this thing is, modding is such a huge business right now. Actually, when you actually have developers like Valve modding for other games, like Valve did the Portal 2 space or space
Yeah.
thing, Skyrim. They actually spent time developing their a mod for a game they make.
Here's a real interesting. There was a mod I was really looking forward to because I was going to get Skyrim on PC. Someone was going to do the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy in Skyrim.
Oh wow!
And I mean everything from playing as halflings to other characters, and
just like Lord of the Rings, will it at the final book, the final chapter, will it not end like the final film? Which I can't say. I like Lord of the Rings, but the third film will not end.
Yeah.
It's like it does like the slow motion fade out. It zooms out from the background. It fades away. You start getting up from the chair, and then another scene starts.
Yeah, probably. But the problem with it is that Warner Brothers came back and NDA'd it. Came out and says you can't do it. It's a shame.
Yeah.
But,
someone just said that having a PC is cheaper in the long run, and I agree with that. I mean, having Steam and GOG.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's expensive to get a good gaming rig setup. You're going to have to spend a bit of money to it, but in the long run,
off the bat, getting it, that's where it's like, man, I have to have a few bucks to get a good PC, which is what I want. I want to have a good PC. But in the long run, of course, you definitely will save a lot of money with websites like Steam and GOG.
Yeah, and by the way, I would highly recommend GOG over Steam, but the problem is GOG is mostly a classic game.
Hey, would any of us recommend Origin?
Fuck Origin. Just saying, we have to turn this off. Here's my thoughts on Origin. You ain't getting any of my money.
There you go. Break your keyboard.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. It's like,
don't get me wrong. Okay, one simple thing about Origin. Origin does have some good deals every now and then, but I really would not buy anything off them because fuck EA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
But
they always send me like all these coupons and like, you got 50% off. I'm like, just delete, and give damn.
Yeah, it's like, you get 50% off, but there's a catch.
I love this. Here's what happened in Origin a while ago. They done a coupon where if you entered it, you got a free game. They didn't take into consideration that the coupon was renewable over and over and over again. And they lost thousands, if not millions.
That's good.
So
as you can
EA
tell,
got a good
we are not
punch.
fans of EA.
Yeah, EA, I would honestly rather stick this sword up my dick than work for them.
I mean, it's like, I actually don't like Microsoft. I've got to be honest, I don't like Microsoft. I like Microsoft, like the Xbox, but like Microsoft because I bought a new laptop last week. I specifically sorted out a laptop that didn't have Windows 8 because I tried Windows 8 and it is horrible.
Yes.
I heard that it's horrible.
Yeah.
Because what they did was to try to make it so you could use it for touch pads, like iPads, that things. But doing that, they alienated the people who have PCs. Because I'll give you a perfect example. You know that little start button in the bottom left corner of like a Windows? You always click and you get all your programs.
Yeah.
In the Windows 8, you don't get that anymore. If you want to access things, you can actually go on like a normal dashboard mode like you get with Windows 7 or the others. But if you want to use the start menu, you have to go back into the tablet mode, the touchscreen mode, and access all your stuff there. So basically, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't.
What about for like recent games that are coming out? Could you use Windows 7 instead, or do you have to use Windows 8?
Quite a lot of games are backward compatible. Like when people make like new games, new programs, they don't just immediately make it for that new system. They do backtrack.
Yeah, most of the games.
I think they go far as back as to Windows XP. That's a lot farther back.
I had XP on my laptop.
I prefer Windows 7. It's a bit better, but it doesn't really matter what operating system you've got. As long as you've got a Windows operating system, you're okay. It doesn't work too well on Linux, but they're trying to fix that.
Yeah.
But yeah. But that's it.
Anyway.
It does prove a lot cheaper because I spent £100 on my graphics card, and it's fantastic. It plays the majority of most modern games. The only slight drawback is I need to upgrade my processor, and processors aren't cheap.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, can I just bring up one topic which I was saving for the end. Me and Scottish were talking about it. You know I've been ranting about this already, but I want to talk about the state of Cartoon Network.
Is that okay with you, MD? Do you want to talk a wee bit about cartoons?
Did you watch about Cartoon Network when you were growing up?
Of course I did, but this was like a long time ago.
I know.
Like back when like
Cartoon
Powerpuff Girls were on.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls.
Oh God! I showed Scottish this today, but Powerpuff Girls is getting a reboot, and they've changed the character design. And Scottish has seen it. I've seen it. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
Okay, Alex.
I'm ready to see it.
Alex,
And literally, this is honestly...
Shit.
Actually, wait, no. Scottish, you've got a link. I'm going to have to do it.
I can't actually, otherwise it fucks up the overlay.
Oh, right. Sorry,
I'm scared.
I'll give it to Scottish. But, there it is. It's literally when I saw this, and I actually saw this, and it was literally when I saw this, and it was literally when I saw the new design for Teen Titans Go. I literally said this, and I know you people have been dying for me to say this because I saw it in the comments, but I literally went, what?
What?
Yeah, Alex, they're asking for the link in the chat as well, so could you post it in the chat as well?
Wait, did you send it to me?
Hatred.
I
did. Oh wait, did I send?
I didn't see it. Oh wait. Okay, yeah.
So I sent.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, no. Oh.
Yeah.
I think I have to go now. No, this is not cool.
Oh, sorry, to end on that with MT.
Sorry, I did that so I know.
But yeah,
Oh
I will just wrap it up. But yeah, Cartoon Network, for all I care, I am done with Cartoon Network now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm so glad I left when I did, because this is just so...
I left Cartoon Network in 2006 when they cancelled Teen Titans, and actually now I wish it stayed cancelled, but you all know my feelings on that.
Yeah, it does.
Did you give the link to the chat? Okay,
yeah, it's in the chat. Yeah, it's... Trust me, chat, you're not going to like it. Like, that's
What?
Also,
you know, next they're going to bring Dexter back, and they're going to make him look like that. And that's going to be...
Like they said, that new Batman show is called Beware the Batman. It's a CG one. I've told Scottish this, and they've actually announced, we're going to bring this new Batman show, and it won't have the Joker in it.
That's feeling.
What do they think? People are going to go, yay!
Yeah!
We hated the Joker!
I don't get
like
this
the new
shit
Teen
anymore.
Like the new Teen Titans show said, it's going to be an all-new comedy, it's going to have no continuity, and it's also going to have, it's a superhero show, but we're going to make sure there's no fighting in it.
And they all eat vegetables. Stay in school, kids.
And they dance around in rainbows and happy thoughts and save the world through the power of love.
Oh, it's nice knowing you. Fuck this. I don't want to live anymore.
Frankly, I'm gonna stick with reruns of Teen Titans and watch MST3K.
I'll stick to.
Oh God, no, please. This person wants to talk about the Veggie Monster. That was a travesty. That's
Veggie
oh God,
Monster?
no.
What the fuck's
You haven't heard?
No.
Cookie Monster. They're trying to make him stop eating cookies because it's bad. It's bad for kids, so they're gonna make him eat vegetables. Oh no! I seriously was like, oh my God. Oh, if they do that, that's gonna be the biggest disappointment of my life. That is so stupid. Okay, I can't hear Alex. Could you hear him?
No, I can't hear him. I'm cutting through my hair.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Alex. Instead of going, could you... I cannot see Cookie Monster going, nom 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 with a freaking piece of celery.
Stop fucking with the cartoons. Oops, it's I think Alex's mic is fucked up. You can hear you just need to raise the volume a wee bit.
Hello?
I think his mic's screwed up, but
actually,
very low. You can hear very low.
I'm actually going to go now.
I really...
Family are going to go to sleep, so I'll wrap things up now, actually.
Okay, so
I've actually got to go now. I'll drop out the chat now because I need
Yeah,
to
me
go
too.
to sleep.
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Well,
Shall we just sign up? We're done with Cartoon Network. We hate EA, all that stuff. So
Okay.
I'm Alexthehunted. Bye.
Scottishwarrior92, and well, we'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now. Mwah.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.